bold proposal from Kyiv has sent ripples through Europe's power corridors. Ukraine wants the European Union to begin directly financing its armed forces starting in 2026. Framed as a collective shield against Russian aggression, the pitch has drawn both intrigue and outrage and exposed deeper rifts over the bloc's long-term defense posture. Ukrainian Finance Minister Serhii Marchenko unveiled the proposal on May 22nd, following meetings with G7 finance ministers in Canada, calling it a strategic investment in Europe's own security. I am convinced that this decision has a number of strategic advantages for Ukraine, including maintaining financial stability in 2026 and beyond, Marchenko said, as reported by the Kyiv Independent. To date, the EU has not directly funded Ukraine's military, although member states have supplied weapons and assistance through national efforts and EU-backed mechanisms. Marchenko's proposal envisions a structural shift. European countries would jointly fund Ukraine's military, embedding Kyiv deeper into Europe's defense framework. He emphasized that Ukraine has already received over $133 billion in international financial aid since the 2022 Russian invasion, funds that kept public services running during wartime. The pitch, Marchenko stressed, is pragmatic. Supporting Ukraine now could spare Europe far greater costs later. For the EU, protection from potential Russian aggression. After all, the Ukrainian army has all the experience necessary for this, he said. But not everyone in Brussels is convinced or willing. Hungary, long skeptical of EU military entanglements in Ukraine, ridiculed the proposal in characteristically blunt terms. Prime Minister Viktor Orbán's government, which has frequently clashed with EU consensus on aid to Kyiv, issued a sharp rebuke.
We Europeans will pay the 1 million people for their military service, for their equipment, for their training. The Westerners say that this means protection. Meanwhile, our army is weak. We do not have enough money for equipment or people, so instead of strengthening our own Western European army, we will pay a 1 million Ukrainian army. We can finance an army that will not always be friendly to us, or at least there is no guarantee for this. This is a crazy idea.
Kyiv's timing is calculated. With the war grinding into its third year and Russia showing no signs of de-escalation, Ukraine is pressing Europe to treat its fight as a shared front line and to back it not just in words, but in euros